Antalya, a coastal gem located on Turkey's southwestern Mediterranean shore, captivates visitors with its blend of ancient history and modern charm. Boasting a rich history seen in its well-preserved ruins, vibrant old town, and picturesque landscape, Antalya is a destination for history enthusiasts and sunseekers alike. We are so excited to be here. This is actually our final, for now, stop on our Turkey adventures, but we are here for a month.
We're here for a month. Now, we've been to Istanbul, we've been to Cappadocia, and now we're here in Antalya, and we're finding Turkey fits us just right.
Yeah, we are sure liking it a lot. So in this video, what we are going to share with you is the top sites that you really want to see when you're here in Antalya, and some of the areas to stay, maybe if you're trying to figure out the best area to stay, and maybe how long you need to be here to visit. Now, where we are starting our time is in Old Town, and that's just kind of always the best place to start adventuring and seeing what the town has to offer.
Typically, there's a lot of restaurants, boutique hotels, Irish pub, which we might hit later on because we need to get that beer. There's also a lot of rooftop terraces that look out over the water, which we might do instead of the Irish pub, because I owe Carrie a beer. They tend to be more expensive there, but if a beer is what I owe her, a beer is what I'll get her no matter the price.
You getting thirsty?
I am getting thirsty, yes. It's too thirsty.
It's not even that hot out.
Hot enough.
Now, there is plenty that you can also do if you want to get out of the city center here. You can head down the coast and go to Fethiye, which is a beautiful beach town. It is going to take you about 2 hours and 45 minutes in a bus, and so it is something where you probably want to stay the night.
Yeah, if you have a car, there's a lot you can do. You can do that. You can go up into the upper falls. There's a lot of different things you can do if you have your own transportation. Now, down here at the marina is the best place to catch a boat. Obviously, you can take a cruise up and down the coast. It's about $30 US. You get to see the entire coastline, and it is magnificent. The cliffs, the waterfalls, and everything else.
And maybe head out to one of the islands to go for a swim.
Now, it is November, so the swimming is going to be out for us. But
there's people swimming right now, so I would not brave it. But it's not like it's cold out, but that water's going to be a little chilly. He can go do it. Now, how do you get here? So Antalya does have a main airport, which is located right here in the city center, which is really easy to get here from. It maybe is a 20-minute taxi ride from there to the main city center. The other option, which is what we did, we were coming from Cappadocia, and so we took a bus, a very long 10-hour bus ride, but it does bring you right into close to the city center, and then you can take a bus from there.
Okay, now being right on the Mediterranean, obviously you're going to want to hit the beaches, and they're beautiful beaches. There's two of them. There's Kaleiçi Beach, which is right in the middle here in Antalya, easy to get to. And there's another beach down the coast a ways. It's Lara Beach. You have to drive to get there. It's about a 25-30 minute bus ride or cab ride to get out from city center. But they're great beaches if that's what you're going to want to do.
Now, if going to museums is your thing, they do have a beautiful one here. It is a large museum. It has indoor and outdoor, some open air museum space. So that might be something fun to go to.
Yeah, and all right here in Old Town. There's also a couple mosques, some beautiful mosques. One of them you can go up the top to. So we're going to go check that out, see what the price is on that, and determine whether or not it's too high for this guy to venture to the top and check it out.
Yeah, he has some limitations of his height he'll go up to. Now, the best way to get into the Old City is to go through the main entrance, which is through Hadrian's Gate. Hadrian's Gate was built in honor of Roman Emperor Hadrian. Now, this area, it's just a beautiful old structure to just kind of take in a little bit.
Now, the food here in Antalya is very geared towards seafood. We're finding a lot of it. Most anywhere you go, they've got fresh catch of the day. So make sure if you're into the seafood, pick some of that up. There's also the Turkish delights. There's plenty of teas to choose from that you can buy and take home. So there's going to be no lack of food here in Antalya.
Getting around Antalya is actually very easy to do. They have a great bus system. Runs pretty much everywhere that you're going to need to go. If you download an app called Antalya Cart, it is going to give you all the locations of the bus stops. It's also going to give you the locations of the kiosks. Now, the importance of the kiosks is to travel on the buses, you need to buy an Antalya card. So you first buy that card, you pay the one-time fee to get the card, and then you go to the kiosk and you reload how much money that you want on them.
Yeah, and you can also use an Uber. Now, it's going to show up in the form of a taxi cab, which is even better, in my opinion. So you get in the taxi cab, they're going to ask you at the end of that ride, cash or card. Just say card, you've already used the app, they'll know what to do from there. Very convenient. Now, that will cost you more, but it'll also get you directly where you're going.
Right. So best, cheapest option is taking the bus, but like Brian said, if you just want to get to where you want to be, sometimes that taxi is the best choice.
Sometimes you just want to get there.
Yeah, he usually is on the, he votes for the Uber.
Very true.
All right, so the old town of Antalya is absolutely a great place to venture around and walk the winding streets.
I got lost a couple times.
It's not hard to do.
Yes.
They're kind of never ending, but there are so many little shops, and not just touristy shops, some kind of cool places to go into and see. But now that we have explored this area, we had our little beverage with a view.
We had our beverage.
That
I had to pay for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't paid for when you owe it. But anyways, now we are heading over and we want to show you where we are staying. Now, best time of year to visit, you are on the Mediterranean, so honestly, probably year-round is a really nice time to visit. But if you like the heat, in the summer, you're gonna get the nice hot temperatures. If you skirt that a little bit and come in the off-season, go in your spring and fall months, you're gonna get less crowds and a really comfortable temperature to be here. Now, where should you stay when you come here? Like we mentioned, we really love the place that we are staying, but this would be a great location if you are staying long-term, not necessarily short-term.
No, I would agree with that. If you're staying for a month, this is where you want to be. If you're staying for a week or just a few days, I would go back into Old Town, stay in one of those boutique hotels, which we might do come March when we come back.
Right. So the other area that is a popular area for people to stay, where we are staying, is still considered the Lara Beach area, but we are near the cliffside area, near the waterfall. So if you want to stay down further towards the actual beach area, we did go down there, and we're going to be honest, we weren't a fan.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
That's keeping it really honest. But you know, the thing is that there weren't any amenities down that way. It was really just the beach. There were no beaches right on the, or no, excuse me, there were no hotels right on the beach.
Right.
It was really just a long stretch of entrances to the beach. So it's a great place to go if you want to lay on the beach, but I would not recommend getting a hotel right there.
I wouldn't recommend staying down there, no, not at all.
So now we are where we are staying. Now we absolutely love the area that we're staying. If you cannot see kind of around, it's a little more residential, which is what we prefer for a long stay. Now around us here we have great grocery stores, multiple to choose from. We have the water right near us, the cliffs to walk out to.
My running trail, which is great. An Irish pub, which will be out later on, so stick with us. Yeah, everything we need is right here. It's quiet, and we love our place. So this is where I would stay. If you're staying for a month, this is where I would stay.
The other thing about this area, and one of the reasons that brought us to this area, is so we came originally because I needed to have dental work done, and this is kind of an area known for their medical tourism or dental tourism. Yes. So that is something that we first started here. We are now looking at coming back because I need to have completed work. Be interested in hearing more about in the process and what the cost comparison was to, say, the US and then here. Then let us know that in the comments down below.
Yeah, you know, and it's not just dental. I've seen hair transplants, I've seen nose jobs. You can get pretty much anything you need to get done right here in Turkey. So it is a medical tourism. So if you're interested in the dental part of it, let us know. And if you're wondering exactly which neighborhood we're in, we're staying right down by the damn motel. All right, what better place to close out a video than an Irish pub? We have our favorite bartender, Matt, here serving us beers. We had a great time in Antalya. We recommend you coming. No matter how long you're staying for, you've got options.
All right, so make sure and subscribe and follow along because we've got some really exciting adventures ahead. Yeah, all right. Cheers. All right, let's do it quick.
All right, what better place to close out a video?
That quick. I wasn't ready.
You said quick.
I know, and then you're never that quick. Well, sometimes.
Pretty quick.